Welcome back to another episode of Stacking It Up. We were getting quite frustrated with playing 6 max no limit hold'em as we're a hold'em fish, so we decided to play some PLO, which is what we're used to and what we're good at. We're playing 25 cents basically, as we are not going above our bankroll, so we can run it up. And let's get into the action. I've already been playing for about an hour or so before I decided to record, and it's quite late here, so this is going to be my last session before I go to bed. Flop middle set against a guy who opens here, and now we make a boat. We have an easy bet. They're easier. So I've been playing generally quite aggressive in these games. They tend to play quite nitty at this time in the morning, and we're going to bet again with our top and the bottom pair. Charge the flush draws if he has any. I mean, we could be value cutting ourselves. That's obviously a terrible card. So, and he has ace deuce as well. Chop it up. We're going to be playing quite loose out in position, and generally quite tight out of position. Going for a bluff here as I have a jack blocker to the straight, and he snap folds. Could 3-bet this hand, but most of the players in this pool are pretty tight. And I'm just going to check back, hope to make my flush. If he bets, I'm just going to fold. It's a small pot. And I'm never folding to a min raise in position. I'm just going to punish these people. They want to min raise me in position. And this is how we do it. That's interesting. We're going to put it on the river. Don't think he has many straights. He has to fold if he has 2 pair. If he wants to min raise out of position against me, okay. Apparently he makes it. Well, good for you, son. Good for you. Keep min raising my blind, and looks like we're going to play a big pot with our aces. Not the best flop for us, but have to get it in. He's got kings, so good spot for us really. We end up chopping it. Oh, that's a misclick on the bottom right. Yeah, we have him in pretty bad shape. If he wants to 3-bet call or 4-bet call his king, whatever he had. We had him dominated anyway. He was fortunate to flop a flush draw, but that's Omaha, folks. And with our aces on the bottom left table, we're not going to raise here. Got bad aces. They're not the worst, but flop a flush draw. That's about it. Chicks round on the turn, and we're going to peel this guy with when we got a flush draw and a gutter ball. Obviously he has a king, but you know, it's a small pot that we lost. We can't fold on the turn to 1-bet with our outs. And you check back. Top pair 10 kicker with a flush draw on the turn. Tempted to call him here. I think he either has king 8 or a busted draw. Let's see which one it is. Ace king. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that was a bluff. Not a value bet with ace king. And we're raising this supernova. Lol. Flop the stones on a bad board, but we have to bet it. And obviously the nuts change straight away on the turn, and we just fold. Not too much happening at the moment. I'm sure there'll be some interesting spots that come up, as this is an interesting game. It's been a long time since I've played PLO properly, and I feel comfortable with it. I like 3-betting or folding this hand. I don't really like calling with it. Definitely 3-bet this one. And flop a wrap and a backdoor flush draw. So against a cold caller. And we're getting it in with our wrap after we c-bet. And we turn the wrap. And he has top 2. Unlucky, sir. Flop the stones once again. Good board too. Even got a 10 blocker. This will probably be a 3 or 4 part series, because we need to start winning some money to add to our bankroll for this challenge, and I feel that when I play Hold'em I generally start to spew off, so we'll stick to this game for a while. So we flop trip deuces with our aces. Got to be a little bit wary of pocket kings. We've got the heart flush draw also, but it's all good, and we make a boat on the river with queens. And top left table we get a raise on king deuce 4. Very dry flop against a short stacker. We're just going to fold our hand. Easy game. Yeah, we haven't run too well in the big pots today, unfortunately. Winning plenty of little ones. So flop, top set, and he just folds. Let's do some power folding again. Let's get into that business. I'm not folding that one. Get 3-bet by a guy who 3-bets 18% on the button. I could 4-bet this hand, but if he 5-bets is a bit gross. If you've got the ace and the king suited and the 10 high suit, it's a bit low, but we're never folding. And this is why we flop the 9 high flush draw. It's better to flop a king high flush draw here. Return a straight. Certainly going to proceed. Now I'm going to flat call this one, and we should chop here, but if he's bluffing I'd like him to bluff again if he does not have 10 jack. And top left table, good for you if you're winning. He has 10 jack. Wait, I meant if he doesn't have 10 jack, yeah, let him bluff. We're getting it in top left. I couldn't fold. See what hand he had. Where's the replayer gone? I don't know where the replayer is. Oh, the replayer is here. It's not a great. He had an ace 10. Yeah, double suited hand's nice. Pretty much similar to our hand, but with a dangler. But his suits are higher. Pretty much the same hand. I'm going to 3-bet this guy. It's a bit of a weak hand, but he's opening plenty, so it should be fine. And that's a bad board for us. We get cold called here. We got a king blocker, but I'm gonna try and he snap checked, which is interesting. I'm gonna just bet here. That's a pretty gross river. Yeah, we have to fold. I don't know. I fell for the snap check. Giving up our queens. We're probably c-betting a little bit too much, but it's fine because they are playing pretty nitty, so it's fine to c-bet quite a lot and then just give up because they're calling with such a strong range. And we're super excited about 4-betting with our double suited premium aces. Let's see if we can run good in this one. Any flop apart from spades will do. Let's gamble, son. He has aces with spades. I told you I didn't want to see spades. We didn't win the first one, but we chopped it up. And we chop it up again. That's unfortunate. We got a favourable flop on both boards, I believe. Yup. Although we turned a flush draw there. Oh well. Better than losing them both. Which can happen in PLO. Such is PLO. Sick game. I'm going to bluff. For no good reason. We're going to bet our second pair and wrap draw. Flop top 2 with backdoor flush draws. This guy donks out. I've seen him do it before. I can't remember what hand he had. I think he had like a nut flush draw when he donked out before, but there's no nut flush draws here, so it's quite intriguing. Obviously now we turn a boat. We are going to bet. It's an interesting lead out. I mean, I don't know what to make of it. Going to be 3-betting this hand for sure. Like to play the bigger pots, please. Oh, we don't get to 3-bet it. What a shame. And I've got no hands on this guy. Got 5 hands on him. He hasn't played any of them, so he could be a nit. So we're actually just going to flat call with our double suited kings here. Flop top 2 and we're going to lead out. And there weren't many favourable turn cards for us. A heart would be nice. The king would be the money card, but I think on that turn we're actually just going to give up. Pretty weak, I know. 3-bet our kings from small blind. A few 4-bets, I'll probably just fold. And I might go for a check raise with the jack blocker. This guy c-bets the turn, and which he does. Just going to raise as a bluff. He folds. Right, flop bottom pair and a 5-high flush draw. If there's any hands to check back, this will be one of them. But just going to fold our jacks here. I'm going to peel such a weak bet, and we're going to 3-bet our aces. And we're going to check this flop. We're going to call on the turn if he bets. If he doesn't bet, we're going to try and get some protection. Good chance that our hand is winning, and not a great river card. Just going to check back. And we were winning when we bet, and we checked when we were losing. That's all you can do, son. Let's get some power folding in. Get some premium hands. Flop the gin. The ginsters. Snap calling me off. A lot of draws present. We're going to be betting big on the turn. Decent flop for us. No, turn 2 pair, we shall bet also. And going to check the river. We have a 9 blocker, but he can have Queen 10. Jack 9, I expect him to raise the turn. So this is an interesting bet. So I'm going to call. And he did have Jack 9. It didn't raise the turn. Fair enough, sir. Fair enough. You win. I'm going to check our aces back and fold on that river. Going to bluff with our 8s. Stop people min raising us from small blind to big blind. Pottings as a bluffings. And he lets go. 50p, go on, I'll see what you got. The nuts. Makes sense. 3-bet. Oh, decent-ish hand and flop. I'm gonna bet 420 here. So if this guy shoves, I can reopen the action. We've got king high flush draw and an open ender. After we bet the flop, I don't see how we can go anywhere. It's a bit unfortunate when someone's got the ace high flush. Probably not getting it in miles ahead here. Should I fold? Could I fold? I think I could fold. This guy's a nit. Let's just gamble for the sake of the video. It's got ace high diamonds probably. Well, we win that one. Let's see how lucky we got. Well, we win them both. He didn't have diamonds or a full house. 8-9 jack, I presume. Wow, 10-5. Okay. 10-5. We're not folding this rundown. It's a bit weak. Lots of gaps in it, but we're in position, so I fancy it. They're just going to make more mistakes than us when they're out of position. Let's 3-bet this small. It's quite a weakish hand, but I don't mind 3-betting on the button with a double suited hand. There's always one person that ruins it. So this is usually what's going to happen with this hand. You're going to flop top and bottom pair. I'm going to bet the flop because it's just easier to play that way. And depending on what happens, I will let you know. Yep, I think I will probably fold here. Good chance he has 9-10, Jack Queen, or even a set of 9s. And we have no way to improve, even our Queen is not that good. So I'm happy with the fold that we made there. This guy leads, donks, whatever you want to call it. We're just going to raise straight away. Because we're deep. And he just folds. It's good to be deep. Most of these players don't want to play for their stacks when they're deep, so I don't even know why they sit at the table. Let's 3-bet this guy with a load of junk because he min opens. Just punish the min openers. Okay, you win, you win. Well played. Limp, call, pot. Well, min raise is pretty much a limp in my opinion. And going to 3-bet the double suited pair. Flopping bottom pair is a bit dangerous, but we probably have to go with it here. We want to bet half of this guy's stack, reopen the action. I suppose it doesn't really matter, it's only got 100 big blinds anyway. Snap holdings. Let's do some more power folding, get a few more good hands in before the end of the video. I'm actually going to fold queens under the gun. I want something nicer to play under the gun. A lot of folding now. Going to defend with this hand, it's quite marginal, but the guy min raised again. Same guy that min raised last time. It's a good strategy. Let's see how it works for you. Going to value bet queens and 8s, and he obviously has Jack 10, so it did work for him. Ow, that was a misclick. I didn't see that this guy raised again. Whoops, we should be paying attention. We should be paying attention. Let's see a flop with the 9s. In position. And just fold the 7s. Not much happening. This guy 3-bets. We're gonna call. I don't love it, but we have a decent enough hand to continue. And he just pots it. Get rid. Junky aces. A lot of draws present. He checks here, we'll bet. If he bets, we shall call. And on that river, we have a decision. I don't see what I'm getting value from, so I'll just check. Queen 5 probably doesn't call. On that flush river, they tend to think that everybody has a flush when they bet on the flush card. Yeah, it's a pretty bad turn. The guy donked, so he can have the higher wraps, unfortunately. Got the nuts on the right table, and it's well disguised also. Don't think I'm going to get much credit here for deuce 3. Yeah, they fold to a lot of raises post flop, so it's probably better to smooth with the nuts. So we have top pair, gut shot, and we turn a straight flush. It's going to be nice if somebody has the ace high flush here. Let's hope that they do. Doesn't look like they do. Three aces in our hand. Whoop whoop. So we'll just be flatting here, as we don't want to raise out of position with this hand. We can get quite a big chunk in, but it's just going to play so poorly. We have the ace blocker though, and we have 3 aces to the straight. Blocker. But when this guy puts it, I'm not going to try and call to hit something that we can bluff. Going to defend double suited queens, and on that board we are going to bet ourselves. And defending, bad flop for us. Going to bet. If a club comes, I will continue to bet. However, he just raises us on the flop, so we're going to give up. Probably a mistake to call here. The guy's short stacked. But I'm just a fish. Why would he check to me there? He must have absolutely smashed it. Well, we've turned a set now, so whatever, man. It's a bad flop for aces, I guess. So if he does have aces, maybe he is worried. That is the power of position. Gonna 3-bet the ace king 10 jack suited to the ace. We're out of position, so I don't love doing it, and on that flop we are going to get out of there. Turn a king, but there's a straight and a flush all out there. No, I'm just going to check back. Could be good here though. I think we may call a bet on the river. Oh, he had a 5. Nothing you can do about that, sir. And we're going to call here for shoal. I don't think anyone has a queen. Let's bluff the queen. Our line doesn't make much sense, but we're boss. We are the boss. They don't think about lines. They just look at their cards and see I missed my flush, I'm going to fold, etc, etc. 3-bet. Premium aces. Premium aces. Oh, could he have aces? No. He could not. I don't really like playing low double paired hands. You can make set over set quite a lot and it hurts. When you flop a set and they've got a higher set, it stings. So I try not to play these hands too much. Just going to pop this flop. I know this guy is quite nitty. Flop the stones on a dodgy board. We might, so we might check, but nah, we don't like checking. Let's just bet. And the nuts change immediately. And they change again. And if we win this hand, I don't know. It would be a miracle. It's all yours, sir. You can have it. We can beat Queen Jack. That's about it. And 9-10. Wow, he's thinking, and then he's going to bet pot. Lol. Well played, sir. You are a champion. Actually going to fold this hand. Out of position, 3 ways, and a 3-bet pot. It's quite junky. And let's bet here. To rep a queen. There is 4-handed, so it is a little bit dodgy. We can't help ourselves. And we're going to get it in on this board. Got second pair and an open ender. He bets small too, so it's just enticing us to raise. He's either raise folding or he's flop the nuts. I mean, he's bet folding or he's flop the nuts. We'll find out which one. Bet folding. Cha-ching. Flop the stones. In a 3-bet pot. And I'm just going to raise the flop here. If he has aces, we're not going to get any action anyway after this bet. I want to charge him if he has the draws, or if he has like aces with diamonds, then I'm fine getting it in with that. And I'm going to call with an 8, 8, 9, 10. I don't really like calling 3 bets with pairs in our hand. I really thought this guy was going to call, however, but he did not. And he checks the flop, easy bet. And we turn a flush draw, easy bet. And against a 3-bet, we defend ace, queen, jack 5. And I'm going to raise the flop here, as he bets small after he 3-bets. And I'm just letting this guy barrel off here. If there's a king high flush, shouldn't have too many flouses on that board. Let's see. Yep, full house. And he folds. Gonna bluff with the 5s. We have blockers to the 5-7 straight. Oh. Didn't expect that to happen, I'll be honest. 11 to win 23. 2 to 1. So we've got to think a 3 or a 7 or a heart may be good. If that's the case, then we probably have to call. Yep, he has a set. So we're doing fine, I guess, against that hand. Not entirely sure. We need like just under 33% to call there. Let's see. I'm not sure how much equity we had, but we can check it out. The joys of online poker. Oh, I thought we could check it out. Apparently it's not loading. I'm sure it's fine. Just going to lead. Not flush draw. Oh, it is here. It's loading on my other screen. It's loaded about 20 times. I'll let you know. I'll let you know as soon as I know. We had... Oh, it's not even the right back in your hand now. Where is it? Oh, it's gone. Shit. Nope. We're going to find it for the purposes of this video. And we've timed out. Oh, I can't find it. It's fine. It's fine. We defend a lot. And we bluff a lot. Going to 3-bet here. Oh, I've got a bad headache. Need to get some sleep. Top pair, 2 backdoor flush draws. Pretty decent flop. I did say 2 pair. Did I say 2 pair or top pair? I can't remember what I said. But I definitely need to reset my brain. It's been fun. Right, not folding to you. Small blind versus big blind. Just going to make it hard for them to steal my blind from the small blind. It's just not what I want. I'm going to raise here. With nothing. See how that works for you. Alright. Well, now that we turn an open ender and a flush draw, we will barrel again. If he has aces or kings, he is in a tough spot. Power of position, ladies and gentlemen. Power of position. Okay, well, I am approaching the end of the session now. Going to play the last round. Thanks for watching, guys. You've been absolutely fantastic fans. Let's peel with a very weak hand. We've got no spades in our hand, we've got no straight draws. Give up. Going to check top pair and a 7 high flush draw. See what evolves. We have 7 blocker. Do we want to bluff? Yes, we do. Go for it. Snap, snap. We're the best. Lol. And we're going to check back once we turn the flush draw, and we make the flush. Most likely he has a straight or a miss straight with king queen, and we pick the bluff off, sir. Winding down, winding down. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You've been fantastic.